Well, I'm Stephen. This is my wife, Tammy. We
Hi.
are wedding photographers. Our business is called The Photo Couple. We've been in business for 20 years, and we've been married 20 years.
And we have a lot of fun doing it.
And we have a blast doing it.
The thing I love about weddings is spending time with the bride, getting to know her and what she wants, and spending time with her ahead of time, doing all those wonderful shots ahead of time of the bride with her dress and all the close shots, and getting to know her bridesmaids and working with her and getting the shots that she wants ahead of time.
I love being married. We've been married a long time and we've had a lot of fun. It hasn't been work. You often hear people say, oh, it's so much work. We love young couples. We love working with them and sending them off on that journey. It's a lot of fun. And we love dealing with people and listening to their ideas and being creative. Plus, it's a time for us to spend together. You know, we like that.
And we love getting ideas from brides. They come up with the best ideas for some of our shots, and some of our signature shots have actually come from brides themselves. And we love input from brides and grooms. They come up with fun ideas also. And we try to input all of those into their day so that they get the shots that they want.
Yeah, we're one of the best. Absolutely. My background is a start. The fact that I have a bachelor's degree in photography from one of the best schools in the world, the Pasadena Art Center. I have a background in commercial photography, which taught me about light.
That's why you get the sunset.
It allows us to, it allows us to do things that a lot of people can't do. When you see our sunsets, you'll see people aren't doing that now.
I brag about him all the time. He does a great job of those sunsets, and people can't believe that he can even capture them, and they're amazed. They think he photoshops them in, and he doesn't. They're absolutely real to life.
And when you bring up Photoshop, that's another part of it. You know, because of my commercial training, I had to learn, I had to delve into the computer world really early, way before it was something that everybody did. And so a lot of photography now is time spent on that computer afterwards. And you know, half of it is that day and the shots we get, and then the other half of it is on that computer. And a lot of photographers, they just shop that out. They're not even doing it. I'm spending hours working on your stuff, hand coloring things and adding effects. And that's a big deal. That's something that's important. It makes you look good on that day. If you have a pimple or you have, you know, a hair out of place, it's no problem. We can correct that. The relationship we have with a couple is monumental. It's huge. That idea that we can vibe in some way or relate in some way. In fact, when we first meet a couple, we spend a lot of time just saying, hey, what kinds of things do you like? What hobbies do you do? What sports do you do? Because if there's some little thing that we can connect with them on, now we have a relationship, which is really important for that day. Just so that I can joke, you know, say I'm joking with the groom about something. He told me, oh, I like to go fishing, and I know that about him, and that means his friends probably like that too, and we're all buddies right away instead of me being this outsider. I've got to become part of their group so that we can get the best photographs and so they look relaxed.
And that connection that we have with our brides and our grooms really help us to get those great shots. And it also helps us to connect, like even when we do our engagement portraits ahead of time, we get to know how they work behind the camera and what their personalities are and what their connection is with each other, and it helps us to get those great shots later on during their wedding day. We have a fun time.
We are really affordable, and we believe we can compete with anybody out there in terms of price, and most likely beat them. And there's a couple reasons for that. One is we've chosen to work out of our home, saves us a lot of money, saves you a lot of money. Now granted, when you come into the place and come into our house, you're not gonna sit in a fancy studio somewhere and on a fancy leather couch, and you're not gonna pay for it either. And that's a big deal, that's a big part of it. Another reason is that I firmly believe that even if you come in and you take our smallest package, you're gonna love the work and your friends and your family, and you are gonna order stuff later. And I'm gambling on that. And most of the time that's a gamble that pays off for me. It works. And so I want everybody to give everybody the opportunity to try to get some great wedding photography, not just somebody that has $4,000 to spend. A wedding is definitely not something that one person should try to do on their own, because simply put, you don't have enough eyes. And if I'm thinking about the lighting and the exposure and all the technical parts of the photograph, maybe I'm gonna miss a button out of place, the tie's crooked, but Tammy won't. And that's where it comes into
catch
play.
everything.
She catches it. She's fixing the bride's dress. You know, that's a lot of times there's a big train and it needs to be laid out just right. Well, I've got, 10 pounds of photo gear hanging on me. I can't do that.
Or her veil.
Yeah, we really
Hair.
believe that it's a two-person job for sure. And, well, you're getting two for the price of one with us.
Yep.
And when you come and you meet with us and you'll see, we're inviting you into our home. Our kids are likely to run by. We're all getting to know you. You're getting to know us for real, who we really are. We're relaxed people, and we live out here on a lake. I mean, we are not stuffy in any way. We're not going to order you around during your day. We're just going to try to have a good time. We want you to have fun. We want you to tell your friends, oh, we loved our photographer. They were fun. Not that, oh, you shouted orders at us all day. That's not what we want you to come away with.
And we also keep things moving. Our pictures, we try to keep things moving with all the group shots, but yet we are efficient. We get things done quickly, but we do a good job. And again, we like the feedback from our brides and grooms so we can get those special shots that they want.
Yeah, we understand that the day is not about us. It's about you. And we've got bride and grooms that are our friends to this day that come out and wakeboard with us and, hang out. That's the kind of relationship we want to build with all of our clients.
Absolutely.